This is really a discussion about the future of transportation in America. And it's a very basic difference. The Republicans are being hung up because there's a substantial portion of their caucus that believes, truly believes, there is no federal interest. We should not have a national transportation policy. It should be devolved to the states. Well, that's what this looks like when you devolve to the states. Kansas Turnpike, 1956. Oklahoma said they'd build their section. They didn't. They were launching cars into Amos Schweitzer's cornfield for the next 8 years. This was about the failure of a 50-state transportation policy. They are being hung up by enough people to hold up this bill on their side who believe this is the way the country should look in the future. Now, we want jobs. Even if they could move their H.R. 7, which they can't because of this faction, they would cut funding by 20%. We got 150,000 bridges on the federal system, national highway system, need repair or replacement. 40% of the pavement needs substantial redoing, not just resurfacing. $70 billion backlog on our legacy transit systems. That's our 20th century system. And there's no money in this for a 21st century system. And now they're saying, well, this is their vision. Their vision, it's one of two visions. Cut 20%. The Ryan budget actually would cut transportation by 35% from current levels. Or the flat earthers who say there's no federal interest in a national transportation system. One of those three things is going to come out from their side. 20% cut, 35% cut, or no program. We have an alternative. Let's vote on the Senate bill. When you can get 22 Republican senators to vote to extend the program for 2 years, and we had one gentleman saying, oh, 2 years, nothing, no equipment orders. Well, guess what? I have a list here, and it's just the beginnings of a list, of 7 state DOTs who have contacted the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials saying 90-day delay will cost jobs, 40,000 jobs in North Carolina. And on down the list. Nevada, Maryland, Michigan, Rhode Island, West Virginia, New Hampshire have all reported in about projects they're going to delay or cancel if we do another 90-day extension and we don't do the 2-year bill. The 2-year bill is enough certainty for these projects to move forward. No, it's not optimal. We need a real 5-year bill, but we don't need a 5-year bill that guts or destroys the program. And those are the alternatives you're offering us here. Just give us one vote. Just one vote. Let us vote on the Senate bill which passed with a bipartisan, true bipartisan bill. This is not a bipartisan bill, and the gentleman from Florida is a good friend, but look, we did not sit down and look at this bill and review it. It was presented to us.
Morgan has expired. The gentleman from Florida.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, I'll go back over this list